Today is September, what is it, 9th? 9th, 2013. And I am working on snake-like pants from Fashion Star. I already cut out the pattern and now I am putting it together. This pattern, oh yeah, and I'm Rachel Bruce. And this pattern should look just like the pants that I saw at Hot Topic. Or quite similar. There's a lot of change-ups that I noticed on the pattern when I was cutting it out. Okay. These are the change-ups. Kept long pants, shorts, and even shorter shorts. I'm thinking about making some shorter shorts after I make the pants. This is what type of fabric it is. A very slinky snake. See that? Very hot. Right, Mom? And the first thing that the pattern asked me to do before I start the pants is the pocket. So first we gotta get these patterns off of the pattern. We cannot sew the pattern onto the pants. We gotta take these off one by one. Change the thread. Last time I was working with purple. Mom! Yeah, so I know this lady is taking advantage that I don't hang out with very many people. To lie to the courts. So I'm gonna go to another court and complain about it. But I'm not gonna say what the lady's lying about. It's an SSI attorney. She's saying that I'm very handicapped, more handicapped than I am. If I was very handicapped, I wouldn't be able to make my clothes. I wouldn't have made a lot of honest things. Well, so I got myself back at the courts, but they really wanted me to do extra work trying to get a lawyer. I guess so other people can get paid, but I didn't feel the purpose because they didn't do that for me. There's the back of the pants. It's really sassy, sporty line. And here are the pants itself.
Okay, well, you had a message from the energy conservation thing.
Okay, well, this is in its first steps being made. So I have to get it off the pattern because everybody knows how to pin a pattern and cut it. So I figured you might as well start from here. So the first thing after this is to sew the pocket onto the pant. And there's two separate pants. One's the front and one's the back. And I read enough of the instructions to know that part. I didn't read all the instructions. I have done pants before, so I perfected it. So this is very simple. And then it's gonna look like a beautiful pair of Hot Topic pants. Then I have like 10 more yards of it, or 15. This is just 2 yards of it, right, Mom?
Right. We're gonna be all decked out.
See, and it's the same fabric. Slinky Snake. And it was at Hot Topic, just the same. See that Sneaky Snake? And these are kind of hard to work with because of it's being like plastic. See
You
that?
have to treat it like leather.
Gotta treat it like leather. See that Sneaky Snake? See that
You have a
fabric?
special needle for it.
And it picks up all the holes that you put in there. I don't know if the camera will get it. I put holes in it all through that just to cut it out. That was a good job. You can't even notice the holes.
And that's the way you want it.
But there's the paper, and this says cut to back. So you want to be very careful if you don't sew the back to the front. See this? This says back. You want to be very, very observant because when I was starting out, I was not paying attention. This says back because the back is often bigger than the front because your butt's bigger than your crotch. But it's a really fun hobby. So you just want to take the pins out of it because when you don't take the pins out of it, it starts, you don't get anything that, so you gotta take the pins out of it, and then you gotta put the front to the front and the back to the back. And so the pockets on the sides. Right, Mom?
Yes.
So it goes front, back, and then, but first pockets. And then you sew the pockets in the seam. Or else you don't have pockets. You don't want to do extra work by taking out the seam. Because then with this fabric, that'll look easy and it won't look good. You want a Sneaky Snake sexy, right? So, what you want to do,
Are you getting ready for the biker church?
I guess, yeah. So what you want to do is very, very careful with this fabric. If anything like it, like plastic, leather, anything of this sort, because this kind is not rough. Well, leather's more rough, but you gotta get a special needle. It'll break your machine. This kind will probably break my machine too, but it's very flimsy. So you gotta be very careful with it. Every hole will show. See that? There's one hole. No, it doesn't show on the computer. You cannot see the holes. But the holes do show from the pins. So you want to sew at 5/8 of a seam. Always. And hem it. You always want to watch what you're doing too, because you don't want to sew something that doesn't look professionally done. Because you don't want to look like you're into something that's not, that looks like it's homemade. Well, this, what I got at the Goodwill, and this used to be my size. I had to sew it again. It had to be drawn in a lot smaller because I'm a lot skinnier, and the big size was too big for me, so I had to sew it again. Now it's size medium. See that? So there's other things you could do with your own clothes that you don't fit in. You got to know that, because these times are a very bad time, and especially for your weight losers, and you're losing weight, and you need more clothes, and you need a wardrobe, and you have nowhere else to go and get a wardrobe. You can take your old wardrobe and make it smaller. Or you can make a new wardrobe. Or you can get it on sale. You have so many new possibilities with your weight losers. But this was on sale. This fabric at, I think, Hobby Lobby. It was about $5 a yard, I think, from $10 or $15 a yard. This stuff is expensive. This stuff is like plastic or nylon, or not nylon, plastic, or it's some kind of something, but I forgot what. You gotta really take very careful. You can't mess with it too much. But I'm making it size 20. It might be a little too big for me, but that's okay, because the more weight I'm shedding, I can bring it in the pants. Okay, so I'm gonna clock out on this panel. It's 18 minutes long. I'm pretty sure you don't want me to sew on it. So on this, I gotta read the instructions real quick. I never installed the pocket. I've done pants though. I don't have to read the whole thing. So this is kind of embarrassing. It's like that Julia and Julia movie about. It reminds me of that Julie. What's it? That cook in France. She tapes all her mistakes too. It's funny. Okay, so okay, that looks very simple. Okay, it's very easy. I don't have to learn how to make pants, but this is a different pattern. So I have to go by a different way of making pants. So now this is a sewing machine. Now look very closely. This is a sewing machine. Oh, I already had black in there.
Do you know where your needle is? That lady at the sewing store said use this one on the left.
Okay, I might need help with the pockets. I don't understand. Okay, this is how you change your needle and bobbin. And then this is the most important of the machine, because if anything is done different or off, it could mess up the whole thing, right, Mom?
Right.
So I'm gonna show a little lesson about the machine. I can't get these dang freaking screwdrivers out of here. Okay, here we go. It's coming out. It's coming out. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna get this screwdriver up in here. And this is an all-purpose needle, so this is not what we need. We need a different needle. Gosh dang it, that guy has it so tied up in here.
Rachel, I'm going to
Mom.
charge your phone.
He has it so tied up in here.
I'm going to charge your phone. I'm going to get the dishes. I noticed your phone was there. I'm going to charge it.
Okay. Whew. That was a workout getting this all-purpose needle out of here. That guy, that machine guy that fixed this machine, my mom went over needles, put that in there so tight, couldn't get that little bugger out of there. Since this is a good needle, I'm going to save it. The only reason why I'm changing it, which you should change your needles with certain fabrics too, knits and whatever, should not be sewed with certain needles. Like this needle should be sewn with there you go. Ha ha ha. This needle should be sewn with or something like that. This is a party fabric. We decided this kind because it has to be treated appropriately. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna hold it up in there until it gets tight. Oh, we already had a black.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, good. Then we'll have plenty for other garments from it.
We're always running out of it.
Okay, in good shape.
Now, black and white are very popular threads amongst sewing. So make sure you have plenty of black and plenty of white. Because the other colors, even though they do matter, you're always sewing with either black or white. Okay, now I'm getting the purple off of there. The top must match the bottom. So this has to match what's going on in the bottom, like how the curtain matches the drapes. You know that joke? Haha. Funny. Now this has to go right in the hole. Oh wait. It doesn't want to go in the hole. So you want to be, okay, there we go. Wait, oh, go out. Okay. Might have to trim it. Okay, look at that. Okay. Now, okay, this is the front. So what we have to find is the front pocket. These are the front and back. Oh, here we go. So okay. Since I got the black and the bobbin in there, I'm going to go ahead and pluck out, since I talked about these pants, and I'm going to go ahead and put them together, figure out these pockets, and I should be about 20 minutes, and then after that I will make a documentary about how these pants came together. Okay. Bye!